Every month, finance teams spend hours reconciling bank statements, chasing accounts receivable aging issues, and building financial statements from trial balances. I just handed all of that to an AI agent, and the result blew my mind. It even caught some errors I planted on purpose. Let me show you. I'm Carolina. I've spent 25 years in FP&A and financial modeling. Today I'm testing Claude Cowork, Anthropic's new desktop AI agent, on a real monthly close scenario. I built a complete case with a fake company, real-looking data, and deliberate errors baked in. We are going to see if it can do in minutes what a junior analyst can do in hours. Then I'm going to show you why this is really life-changing. If you haven't seen Cowork before, it's a research preview inside Claude Desktop. Instead of chatting back and forth, you give it a go and it works by itself. It can read your local files, create new ones, and actually finish your work. Think of it as an AI that does the work instead of just talking about the work. So go to your desktop app and you see here on the top, Cowork. That is just for paid subscriptions, okay? So go here on Cowork and let's pick a file for it to work on. You're going to find it right here, work in a folder, and you have to pick a local file. It needs to be a local file. Right here, select the folder, and here, because all I have there are the things that I'm testing, I can always allow, but you always have the option to just leave it allow, and it will ask you every time it needs to do something. But I'm going to put it always allow because this folder is fine to use. I'm going to give it a straightforward prompt, the same thing I would tell a junior analyst on their first day of work. Complete the January 2025 monthly close, reconcile the bank statement PDF to the GL cash account, verify accounts receivable and accounts payable, tie to the trial balance, build the 3 financial statements from the trial balance. I'm dying to see this one. I'm just putting it here raw, and I just give it the folder to work on. So let's go and see. For his list here, he is going to read everything, build a bank reconciliation, verify if the aging totals tie to the trial balance. Then he's going to build the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow, and make sure it ties, which is, I think that's the biggest challenge. So now we can see some Python code to open Excel file. He's working on Python on the background. He already created a file. We can see it right here as he is working on. Now it gets more interesting. We can see what he's creating. So this one, we can see here, there is a file that he created and he didn't just view. So now let's open it, and we open here on the side and we see him working on it as we are watching. So you see that he's changing cells, and he's updating the formulas. So he sees here that the AP tied out. He sees also all checks passed. So he's confirming against the brief targets. Bank reconciliation, reconciled, accounts receivable and accounts payable tied out. And now he's creating the 3 financial statements, the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. So we are looking at it inside Claude app. We don't have to open the Excel file because he's working on the Excel file. And now he's done everything. It seems like he's over all 42 formulas recalculated with 0 errors. Blue font mark inputs, green mark cross sheet links, and yellow highlights check cells. So it looks like everything is fine. So let's see if it actually is, because I planted some errors here. So let's see what it did. I'm gonna open a little bit more here so we have space to see. So it seems like it caught everything that I planted here. The 2 outstanding checks to Data Pipe and Cloud Stack, the deposits in transit to Apex, the 45 bank service charge that is not on the general ledger, and it's pointing right here. It's also pointing the interest earned, also not in the general ledger. And yes, it found the duplicate Office Max payment, 425 paid twice, 1 day apart. So when we go here to the AR, it flagged the risks that we had here from Vanguard and from Cobalt Industries. If we go here to the accounts payable, it's showing what is the aging report, and it matches perfectly with the trial balance. So everything is good. It notices again the duplicate payment. That's very impressive. Out of the box, this is very impressive. So we have here the income statement, the balance sheet ties perfectly. That's very impressive for a general purpose AI with no finance training. But the output is functional, not professional. It didn't follow a structured close process. It improvised. And in FP&A, that's the difference between something you can use and something you have to rebuild. So here's the part most people don't know about. Cowork supports plugins. A plugin is basically a zip file with markdown instructions to your process, your workflow, your institutional knowledge. It's packaged in a way that Claude can follow your steps, not generic ones. I built an FP&A monthly close plugin with 3 skills: a bank reconciliation workflow, accounts receivable and accounts payable review process, and a 3-statement build sequence. Each one tells Claude exactly how I want the work done, the same way I train a new analyst. Installing it takes about 5 seconds. You go to the plugin sidebar, and here you already have a bunch of general purpose plugins, including a finance one that you can install. But I'm going to come here and I'm going to upload my own. And it calls out that to make sure that you trust the plugin, because if it's something that you download from the internet, just check and see what it's doing, because it's your data that is in risk. Then you can browse the file, get the plugin, open and upload. Once you have that, now you have the plugins, and it's going to show all of the commands and all of the skills here that you need, that Claude is going to need to use to understand what is your process. So let's just take a look inside. The bank reconciliation, this is the instruction. It's very simple. The way I did is very simple, but this can have all of the instructions that you would give an analyst. It could have very detailed instructions. It could even hold scripts to Python or templates to Excel, or a way to access something. So there is a great possibility to put everything on a workflow. So you have here, what is the command when you call bank rec? It's going to run a bank reconciliation. And then what is a bank reconciliation? You go here on skills, there's the bank reconciliation, and now in detail, step by step, it's going to list what Claude should do every time I call this skill. So it's very detailed here, and you can see the format of reconciliation that I want. I want the bank side, I want the GL side. I don't want improvised. I want it consistent. And that's why I want to put it here exactly the final output the way I want it to look. So it's going to repeat those steps, and it's going to produce the same result every time. So let's run it again now with the plugin and see how it goes. I'm going to give the same prompt, but now I'm going to use one of the plugins, and I can choose here which one of the commands I want to choose, and let's do one by one. Let's first do bank reconciliation. It's following the steps. Very likely that the results are very similar, but at least it's structured. So now I'm going to have, every time I'm going to have the same type of output that I can count on. It just completed a bunch of tasks at the same time. I was doing everything at the same time, so it just crossed a bunch of tasks in the list. Now it's producing the final workbook, and you'll soon be able to click here and check how it is. For now, we just have access to the files that it's viewing, nothing that he's producing. It has instructions, just click here. Very simple. So now you see that it's a little bit different, exactly the way I asked in the plugin. The bank side, the GL side, and then the matched items, and the reconciling items, adjusting entries, everything more structured, just the way I asked it to do. So now let's run the other commands and see how it goes. So I go here and I can plug in, and I can just run the command. So I can do and I think I could do all at once. Let's test that. Yeah, I could have done all at once. Probably it would take less time to do everything. So I could potentially just give them a bunch of tasks and walk away, go get some coffee. Now it really is going to produce things the way it should, just as if a human is doing it. And if I need any type of human in the loop, I could put that in this queue, in the process. Once it gets to the point that it needs to ask me something, it's going to prompt me to take a decision. So that's how you put the human in the loop here in this process. So let's take a look here. I'm still on the other file. Let me just click here on the completed workbook. It's showing me, but it's not letting me see. Let me see how to do that. I'm going to close this one and open it again. Here are the three statements: income statement, balance sheet, and the cash flow. So let's take a look at it. So you can see here that he has, this is one thing that I don't like, is that he has only the amounts for everything. And that's because he calculated in Python and he just outputting it here to consolidate. Sometimes it's the best way around, but if I wanted something like all of the formulas connected, maybe I could say that in this queue, and it probably would work. Does the balance sheet ties? Yes, absolutely, it ties. The cash flow statement, now we can see it's a better format. So now we can see the ending cash, which is 74,840, ties to our balance sheet cash right here, and it also ties to our, let's check here, the reconciliation. It ties back again right here. So everything ties, everything perfect. I love the way it worked. I love the possibility of creating my workflow and actually telling Claude to work the same way every time. So if I use the same plugin, next time it's going to produce the same type of results, and then I can use it and use it and use it again, just like as if I was doing everything. So it takes away the probabilistic character of AI and it becomes a little bit more deterministic, with also using the intelligence behind it. I have the same reproducible results every time. Here's what I want you to take away from this. The value is not that AI can do a bank reconciliation. Any decent tool can match transactions. The value is that you can now package your expertise, the way you do things, the checks you run, the format your CFO expects, into something reusable. You train AI once and it follows your process every time. That's what a plugin is. It's not a prompt, it's not a chat, it's your institutional knowledge codified. And in FP&A, where consistency and accuracy matter more than speed, that's a game changer. If you want to try this yourself, I'll put the link to the TechFlow case files in the description. All 5 sources files, so you can run this exact scenario. You want to go deeper in financial modeling and FP&A? The Tactic Lab is where we do hands-on projects like this every month. The link is below. And if you found this useful, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these AI in finance demos as the tools evolve. I'll see you in the next one.